signatures, not the Ricksters people.
And you can, I would show his email address. The messages from 2 weeks ago were on Snapchat. They're not on things that I can show you.
What, he's messaged you on Snapchat?
2 weeks. You know when he went on the bender?
Shut up.
He messaged me on Snap.
You're joking.
No, he messaged on Snap. Like, he's not, I'm not saying he's cheating. So for people in the comments saying he's cheating, I'm not saying he's cheating.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be messaging you. He's with Laura.
And Holly Possie, Jack is not spelled Jack. His real name is Jack. It's not J-A-K. It's J-A-C-K. So if you ask EQ, his passport is J-A-C-K. His name is not J-A-K. The reason why he uses that name on social media, why do you think, guys? Why do you think? Because of what he does for a job. Do you know what I mean? Like, we all know, and that's fine.
I can't believe he's...
Anyone can make a female. I've got plenty of other emails hun from him.
Rosie, what did he message you on Snapchat?
He just went saying WhatsApp. That's all he said. I didn't reply. It was Saturday at I think I was out in town. I think I was. He messaged saying WhatsApp, and I was with my friends, and I was like, what the hell's going on?
Is that why Laura's giving him a kicking?
Well, this was 2 weeks ago, so that's when she messaged his mum and stuff. And
why is Jack got all smashed, got cuts all over his eye and everything? What happened there?
Well, I don't know. I can't comment.
Do you reckon she found out he was Snapchatting you and karate chopped him?
I
feel bad for her. I feel terrible for her.
I know, it's not good, man.
I feel good. You know Rickster as well, Talia. I always supported her and Laura, and Jack and Laura. I was always pumping up them. I wasn't babied.
Who brought it to the app?
Laura, with the party.
Look at the other month when obviously Jack sent you that stuff to your address by mistake, and no disrespect, Laura, you got loads of abuse off Laura, and it wasn't even your fault.
I know. I was like, and the parcel got sent back, by the way, everyone. That's the thing. I was like, parcel's gone back. I'm not bothered. I didn't want fucking a pair of trousers and a jacket that Jack had ordered. I wasn't bothered.
So frustrating because you think oh, finally, this is it. Two people have found happiness and they look like they're happy and everyone is fucking rooting for them. And he's just another fool.
Well, if he's sending you Snapchat messages, regardless if he's had a drink or not, obviously you're on his mind.
And
and that's you can't.
But that EQ said tonight that he was messaging. Oh, I don't know the girl's name. I don't know what she's called.
I wouldn't believe a word she says either. According to EQ, Ricky's messaging the world.
When she said that, I haven't heard any of that.
No,
when she said you were messaging, not when you were with me, babe, but he's messaged this person. Before me, there was that person. She don't say anything
anymore, does she?
She hasn't. No, this is before me.
Nat and her mini friend. I don't know if you know how Snapchat works, but the messages disappear, so you can't save them. So that's the thing.
So annoying. We was really rooting for them.
Where you been anyway, Rose? I haven't seen you for ages. I've obviously got an Instagram.
I came off the app. I wasn't bothered. I was like, I'm happy for everyone. Do what you want to do. Be happy. And then Jack, the other week when he got smashed, as we all know, and did what he did, and I got messages. I've got all my friends in real life. I've got 8 friends that were there that night. They all saw just another fake email. Right, wait there.
No, that email's not fake because she's actually forwarded it to me.
No,
Rosie.
It'll piss us off if I don't show it. Wait there. Look, there's the fucking email. Wait there. Oh, no, not that one. Wait there.
So what did he say 2 weeks ago? Just WhatsApp?
He said, WhatsApp. I ignored him because I was out with my friends. I was out in town.
Yeah.
And I ignored him and he said, how are you doing? About an hour later, I was in a club at that point. I was in Filthies in Newcastle. If anyone's from Newcastle, I was in Filthies. And then I got a message saying, is there any hope for us? Question.
No.
That's what he said.
2 weeks ago, swear on your
2 weeks ago?
I swear on my mum's life. Swear on me mum's life. I'm not joking. I've got 3 brothers. I swear on my 3 brothers' lives.
But why didn't you screenshot it or something?
Because in Snapchat, if you screenshot, you can see what you screenshot.
Well, he must be your recents then.
Wait there. Look, there's Jack's email. Do you want to all email him? jacksprat@live.co.uk. That's his email address.
Oh, I hate him now.
Look at him. There's his email address, babes. So everyone in the chat that's saying you can make a fake email.
I have no other means of contacting you.
Yeah, that was the 23rd of February. When did he meet Laura?
I don't care about anything or anyone else. I just care.
But this was before Laura. This
is just before you met Laura.
This doesn't have any effect on Laura whatsoever because this is before her. But he obviously had very strong.
That's where it was.
2 weeks ago and say, "Is there any hope for us?" That's disgusting. He will never change.
And EQ said on her live a minute ago or 5 minutes ago that he was messaging. Oh, I can't remember her name. Was it Brianna? Brandon? I don't know what she was called.
I'm shocked, really, because obviously they seem happy because he's always on a farm and all that, and they seem together. And if he's doing that, then
he wants somewhere to live. Rex said he wants somewhere to live.
Out of order, isn't it?
Have you told Laura this yourself?
No.
How does she know about the Snapchat?
No, she doesn't know about the Snapchat.
You're just revealing this now on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Rosie. Oh no!
Do you know what?
Good,
After what she did with the parcel, Talia, that pissed me. That annoyed us because I didn't want to keep that parcel, and it got sent back. And when she called us out saying I was a tramp, whatever else, I was like, you've not even messaged us to get the parcel back. Like, it's there. I'm not bothered. I don't want Jack's parcel.
And I remember when she's like, obviously you're lovely and you're so humble as well. So I've known you quite a while now. And when she sent that, I was shocked that she had a go at you. I thought, what are you having a go at Rose for? It's not her fault. And then obviously on the side, he sent it because you could have had this email a long time ago and you haven't, to be fair. If he's messaged you on Snapchat a couple of weeks ago, he's obviously still got feelings for you and reaching out. So I don't care what anyone says, regardless if he's with Laura or not. And I'll be honest with you, I like Laura, so before anyone says anything, I don't care.
I like Laura as well.
I like Laura. I think she's sound, honest to God. And if Jack's doing that to her when he's away with her at the moment and he's working on the farm and then he's messaging you up 2 weeks ago on Snap, I think it's fucking disgusting, man.
Scumbag.
It's disgusting. And I'm sorry, but it is because he's with her, he's making out he loves her, he's doing that. But
he's in her home, eating her food, drinking her water.
You're in my home eating my food, babe.
Yeah, but we're married, babe.
No, we're not.
It's different.
Show us the Snapchat. Do you know what I did after you messaged that Saturday night? And you can ask all my friends in real life. My best friend Holly, best friend Rachel, everyone that I was with that night, I blocked him that night. So don't say show us the Snapchat. I was in the middle of Filthies in Newcastle on Big Market. There's probably CCTV me blocking him. I blocked him. So there's nothing to show. But you can say convenient of what you want, whatever. I'm not bothered. Believe what you like. No, I can't prove it. I can't. You're right.
I'll be honest with you, man. I'm not going to just say I know you as a person and I'll just know you don't lie. So I don't care. You don't lie.
Do you know what? See, if I wanted to make it up, I would have made it up 2 weeks ago. Why would I have waited till now?
Maybe you've proven that he was the last person to message you, or like he's in your recent messages or something.
No, it's I blocked him, honey.
My face is so red. I've got really good to tan today.
Blocked him.
I feel like a beetroot, babe.
Why not tell her 2 weeks ago? Because it wasn't my business. I wasn't bothered. I'm not bothered.
You're not going to cause trouble for the relationship, are you? Let's be honest, Lloyd. Do you know what I mean? But I think if he's doing that beyond Laura's back, man, it's only going to be a matter of time before he breaks her heart. So she just needs to watch out. As far as I'm concerned, it's a shame, really, but she's obviously going to get wind of this, And you know what I mean. If he's messaged you on Snapchat, then I mean, I just think it's out.
But let's
Laura don't deserve that, man. She don't deserve that at all.
let's all remind ourselves. EQ's just revealed that he was messaging another girl, not me.
She got proof. EQ got proof because she usually comes.
Yeah, she showed proof. She showed proof, didn't she?
Yeah.
Anyone that's in here will have seen that EQ said that he was messaging. I don't know what the girl's name was, but it would begin with a B. EQ showed that Jack was messaging this person down with a B about a week ago, I think it was. You can thingy. Oh, she showed fake message, said she messaged you. Okay, whatever. Anyway, EQ showed messages that Jack was messaging this person that began with a B, whoever that was. I don't know them. And that's the thing. It wasn't just me. I'm not making it about me. Brandon, that's it, Brandon.
Well, if he wants to be a player, why don't he just tell Laura I don't want to be with you anymore? Like, if he's messaging you and another woman and that, why is he?
He's just a barnacle.
He's obviously playing with Laura's feelings, and that's not fucking good, man.
He was in EQ's home, then he's in her home, messaging other women. Men like that don't change.
We've got, and the thing is, like, I fully admit that I got with Jack in the wrong way. I got with Jack straight away after EQ. And how you get with them is how you lose them. And I admit that. If you get with somebody that is just out of a relationship, that's how you're going to lose them. And that's how I lost Jack. So I'm no angel. I'm not bothered. You know, it is what it is. But
does Laura know? Does Laura know he snapped? Well, she's going to know. Does she know that he Snapchatted you a couple of weeks ago?
She'll know now, won't she?
No, yeah.
She's saying it now.
Right, does Laura know? Obviously, he's been messaging another woman now. EQ's like put it out there.
I don't know about that. I didn't know about that other women from tonight. I didn't know about that because I don't speak to. I've not spoke to EQ since tonight.
I'll be honest with you, man. I used to like Jack. I thought he was a nice guy. I've heard of him from like months, but like I said, doing like this kind of stuff, he seems like a fucking arsehole, if I'm honest. Do you know what I mean?
I did not know. As you know, when I've been in your lives, all I've done is said, like, Jack's a good guy, Laura's a good girl, that I'm happy for them.
I know, if I don't like to say what you say, I'm fucking went out on a swell for 3 days like you do.
Michelle, what are you saying, Michelle? Sorry.
Right, okay, I know it's always you used to go out, not me. I'll drink it. Everybody else drinks the drink.
I think you're having a domestic.
Michelle, are you okay?
Michelle's coming by accident and arguing on a fella.
I don't know. I hope she's okay.
Is that Michelle?
No, Michelle. She's
No, not Michelle.
I don't think she knows she's in the box.
Kick her out.
Oh, yeah.
In case she's got something.
I've disconnected. I don't know. It's just mad how, like I said, all along I've said that Jack and Laura are a great couple.
Michaela, you'll get blocked, you will. Hey, T, would you block Michaela, please? With Michaela with 100 followers, you know what I mean? You're getting blocked, you are. Sorry, Rose. I know you're live and that, but...
I'll block you anyway.
Michaela, go away. Sorry. No,
I'm live or Rosie's?
Pardon?
Whose live is this?
This is Rosie's. I'm in Rosie's
I can't block her.
I'm not bothered to get block anyone, but the thing is, like, Jack and Laura are a good couple. I've never said in that. I've always said they're a good couple. But 2 weeks ago, like I said, I was in town in Newcastle, got those messages on Snapchat, and I thought you fucking, sorry, I don't want to swear. I thought you dirty dog. I thought you absolute dirty dog, because that was when he went on the sesh. That's when he went, you know, when she said that he disappeared. And she can check his snap. Honestly, tell that, Laura, you can check his Snapchat, whatever. You'll see that I blocked him. You'll see everything, because that's what happened.
No, it's Jack's email. Rosie's sent an email a long time ago.
Why didn't I tell Laura 2 weeks ago? Because none of my business.
Well, I think now you've said it, I just obviously, now EQ's brought it out and you've said that, then, like I said, I like Laura, I really do.
I do.
You know what I mean?
This isn't a Laura problem. This is a Jack
but I think she'll, you know what I mean? she'll more than sort it out
No,
because
it's such a shame, man.
you know I feel bad for her, like regardless of how anyone feels towards Laura. You know what I mean? She don't deserve this shit, man.
Let's answer and ask. Look at Rosie coming live, clout chasing, none of your business. No, do you know what's my business? Is I'm actually trying to like make EQ feel better. And the thing is, me and EQ don't have any loyalty to each other. We don't particularly like each other. But as adults, we've been through the same experience with this man. Like we've both been through not emotional abuse, because that's too hard. But we've both seen what happens with Jack. And yeah, EQ did say the worst about me, and that's fine. But I'm an adult, I can get over it, I'm not bothered. And that's the thing. Like,
I think you need to speak to Laura. I think that you need to have a chat with her. If she's willing to talk to you, I think you should just let her know, like, you know what I mean? Maybe you, EQ, get on the phone to Laura and have a chat with him, and just so you knows exactly what he's been up to. Because like I said, I like Laura. I think she does a lot for Jack. He's living on the bloody farm with her. You know what I mean? She make out that they love each, well, they care about each. She took her on holiday, and all of a sudden behind her back he's messaging all these women.
No, they're on Jamaica.
No, is they on holiday also? Are they on holiday somewhere?
yeah, they're on, where are they?
Are they in Amsterdam?
They're in Cape Verde.
Cape Verde, yeah, they're in Cape Verde.
So they're on holiday. Oh, okay. So this is before the holiday.
Yeah, this is like 2 weeks ago. Jack went on a bender 2 weeks ago. And remember, she had this big kick-off about, and yeah, he doesn't live there, but he will be living there soon. She went on a big kick-off when he went on that, because he did the same to me and he did the same to EQ. He disappeared for 3 days. I was on the phone to fucking the police. I was on the phone to the crisis team, fucking Samaritans, because I thought he was going to do something bad. I've got all the messages to me friends. I've got the messages to my
behind her back. You know, he's saying 2 weeks ago he messaged Rosie on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I remember when
2
he
weeks
went
ago.
off the rails, Rosie. That was
Yeah.
like after all our shit was.
Yeah. It was about a week and a half after all that. He went off the rails. I'm not sure, I've still got the messages to my friend. Jack went into a state of psychosis, which, you know, we've all taken, well, I'm speaking for me. I've taken stuff in the past. I've never been in psychosis, but he went into psychosis and he thought that things were going to happen, whatever else. It's his mental health. I'm not going to talk about it. And he thought that the world was ending. And that's when everything changed. And that's when me and him ended. And that was it. And then he kept chasing. And then he got with Laura.
Oh, okay, Rose. Listen, I'm going to leave you to do your live, right? We'll message you later on, all right?
All right.
Well, like I said, if Laura is listening, man, you need to have a chat with your fella, man. My heart goes out to Laura. You know what I mean? And
I feel the same. She needs
my heart goes out to Laura. It really does, man. Like, if you are listening, Laura, you're a good girl, man. And I probably like you. And I think you should give your man a kick up the arse and tell him what it was he playing at.
She is. She's a good girl. All right. Bye, Talia. Bye, Rick.
Take care, Rosie. Bye, everyone. Bye, Tim.
Rosie,
Go on.
when are you joining ARC?
Oh, I need to join it. I've not been on TikTok in weeks. I need to join, because I'm out of the other agency.
Agency by now.
I'm out of it, the other one, so I need to click join yours.
Okay,
I'll
links
do
in
that.
bio.
And just a message for EQ as well. If you are out there, if you want to make amends, EQ, then we need you to join the ARC agency.
If you join ARC agency, I will forgive you.
Speak to you soon, guys.
Right. Ciao, ciao.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Rosie. Bye.
Right. Superman, Tracy Booth.
Hi Rosie, how are you?
Yeah, good, yeah.
Good.
How are you, Superman?
Yeah, good. A long time no speak.
Oh, I know who you are, Superman, but yeah.
No, thanks.
Oh, you don't sound very happy, like.
Pardon?
You don't sound very happy, like.
No, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling out here.
Where you chilling, like?
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure. I just jumped in the box to make sure you're okay. I didn't know what was going on. I thought someone was going for you or something, but
Oh, no, nobody's going for us. It's like, do you know what? I just feel sorry for Laura. Like, I'm not bothered. Like, I couldn't care less. Like, I'm happy.
he's done it. He's done it to you. He's done it to AQ. He's going to do it to everybody. Do you know what I mean? So he's not.
Let's look at Kelly TPM's comment. Is the ditzy blonde act not? Kelly, do you want to get in the box and ask us that in person? Or do you want to just say in the comments, babe? Do you want to say in the comments, Kelly, or do you want to get in the comments, or no? Do you know what? No, Nas. Do you know why I did it on EQ's live? Is because what she said about me. So if she wants to come on a live when I'd never affected her, she came on a live and spoke all sorts about me. So that's why I did it in EQ's comments. Exactly, Nick. Why do it on a live? Because she said all the stuff about me. Oh, ribbon chain.
Rosie, I'm gonna jump out, Rosie. Just make sure you're okay, yeah?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Take care,
I'm not
darling.
bothered. Oh,
Bye, Rosie.
bye-bye.
Bye.
It was none of your business 2 weeks ago, but now it is. No, it was my business 2 weeks ago. I just didn't care 2 weeks ago. I couldn't care less. Oh, ribbons, trains, not looking for drama. I couldn't care less. I'm not bothered. I'm trying to protect EQ, even though she doesn't need protecting because she's strong enough on her own. But Jack's not going to speak to somebody. Rosie dating Simon. Is it Simon? Oh God, that's a new one. Simon. I wish, Simon's a good name, but it's definitely not Simon. But yeah, okay.
Hey, you fucking pussy, listen here, you little ming. Up EQ's ass again, you fucking pussy. Oh,
Go
you
on,
mate.
Ribbons. Go on, babes.
You
Go on.
fucking pussy. Up
Whereabouts
EQ's
you
ass
from,
again.
Ribbons? Whereabouts you from,
EQ's
Ribbons?
ass again,
Ribbons,
you
whereabouts you from?
pussy.
Tell us
Pussy.
Ribbons, where you from?
Up EQ's ass again, you pussy. You
Oh,
fucking
Ribbons,
dirty
you
dog.
sound like you're from the
fucking
northeast.
dirty dog.
Tell us where you're from. Oh, there's Ribbon gone. Oh, God. Oh, just makes us laugh, like, honestly. What the hell? Honest to God. Like, all this is it's not about me. So I don't want gifted. Do not gift me. Gift someone else. Like, oh, do you know what, Ribbons? You're pissing us off now because the Simon thing's annoying. Like, where did Simon come from?
Ah, got put in your fucking place, you dog. Ah, you little dog got put in your place.
Ribbon, where are you from? Like, go on. Come
From your
see
man's
us.
backside, you little pussy.
Yeah. You sound like
fuck
you're from
off,
the north.
Ribbon.
You sound like you're from the
Fake.
northeast, Ribbon. Come see us. I'm in Jasmine, Ribbon. Come see us. Come to me door and see what you say in front of me face, because you won't say that to me face, because my boyfriend would definitely not let you do it. So come to me face. Anyway, put you in your place, Ribbons, babe. You didn't. Oh, look at Ribbons' bio. Train nerd and enthusiast. Oh, manager at Blue Shift Live. All right. I'll remember that, Ribbon. Just as I block you, I'll message Blue Shift Live, babes. Anyway, just leave. Anyway, the only reason I've done this live tonight, it's nothing about me. It's because I'm offended on his behalf. Does that make sense? Like,
Rose.
Jack shouldn't be saying that stuff about her. Like, he's not said anything.
Rose.
Yeah.
I'm not on any team. Not going to say anything on that. But I just feel that, obviously, I know maybe he's messaged you or
Yeah.
emailed you or whatever, and you should tell the relevant people. But putting it on the app, and this is no hate on you, I just think that maybe it should be just a bit more secrecy to life.
No, I tried. She messaged me about the parcel. So I tried to
To
have
ship.
yeah, I've got both her numbers. She messaged from 2 WhatsApp numbers. She messaged me from both of them about the parcel. I agreed and I said, arrange for someone to collect the parcel, which is what she did. The parcel, I gave it to the postman. It was all fine. There was no drama. What I said to Shep, I said, let's just bury this. You called us a tramp online. Do you feel that you want to apologise for that? Because I've done nothing wrong. I was out all that weekend. I didn't know the parcel had been delivered. She didn't respond. So I tried to do this offline. I tried. So it's not a case of I brought this to the app. The reason I brought this to an app is because of what they said about EQ. I could not care less about what they said about me. I really couldn't. I don't care.
Why do you feel the need to defend EQ?
Because
And this is no hate on you, I'm just
I
curious.
do. Because EQ is the same as me. Not in, I'm not saying I'm not saying I've got as much clout as EQ, and I'm not saying I'm the same. I'm saying EQ is, in my opinion, she's misunderstood for a lot of the time. She's a girl's girl, and that is what EQ is. In my opinion, I didn't act like a girl's girl by doing what I did to EQ. So I'm trying to make amends. Black Pope, my dead name's not Paul. You need to
Ignore that. Someone block that. Jesus Christ.
I've already blocked it. You need to guess again. Anyway, what I did with EQ, I wasn't a girl's girl, and that's what I'm trying to say. That I
What
messed
did you?
up.
What was it that you did that wasn't a girl's girl? Because you just got with a guy.
No, I got with her ex too quickly, and I admit that.
Yeah, but you weren't to know. That's his problem,
I
not
did.
yours.
No, I didn't know, babes, and that's what I'm saying. So now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to say that me and EQ will never be besties because we've got too much history. But at the same time, as someone that's been through the same experience as her, I want to support her as somebody that's been with the same person as her and is now, he's on lives calling her a man and everything. She wasn't a man when he was inside her, was he? Do you know what I mean? That's
Listen,
wrong.
I get it completely, but EQ has a massive platform. She
Wait, yeah.
has so much
What?
support. You don't need to do this. You really don't.
I'm not saying
She has so many fans, people who gift her, and she's a lovely woman. Well, I mean, she has her faults, but honestly, she has her platform. Do you really need to do this for yourself?
Babe, I'm not saying that she doesn't need me to save her. She doesn't need me to do anything. She's not asked us to do anything. She doesn't need me. I'm nobody. Do you know what I mean? I'm not bothered. I'm just somebody that was with her ex by chance. That's it. I'm not somebody that was, there's no connection there. What I'm trying to do now.
Listen, people are telling me to get out, so I'm going to get out. I'm Team Shep anyway. Love EQ, love Shep. I'm just done with it. Popped in anyway.
Okay, babe. Right, Brooklyn guest right there. I've sent you an invitation. I think Brooklyn's the girl that Jack was messaging, sorry. So everyone that's here, I think I've tried to, here's Brooklyn here. Hi,
Hello.
Brooklyn. Are you all right?
Hiya. So it's me with the messages. I just wanted to make one thing clear that I never said that he cheated. It was the point that he was being disrespectful towards trans people on his live, saying that he would never go for someone again or thinking, but he was messaging me while he was saying that. That's why I've got a bit pissed off.
When was he messaging you?
It was the 25th of Feb. It was 3 days before the date I got a last message from him.
Yeah, same. That I got it, as everyone's seen, 22nd of February, 3 days before Brooklyn got it. I got the email, as everyone's seen, begging to get back with me. So 3 days later, he's messaging Brooklyn, wanting to get with her, and he's with Laura, what, a day later?
Yeah, it was like 2 days later.
Yeah. That's not right. That's not right.
I think like you have morals, like to have respect if you're going on a date.
Yeah.
It was the point. What's even pissed me off, like, is messaging. It's not just us. There's other people as well who was there. Sorry, I sound nervous because I don't do this shit.
Oh, don't feel nervous, babe. I've been called all sorts. It's fine. Don't worry. We're all here. It's fine. But it's not right how he can message you literally, what, 2 days before he goes on a date with Laura and say, I don't know what he said, but
yeah,
he said whatever. If you want to show the messages, that's up to you. I'm not.
They're on my account. I'm trying not to make. I don't even know how to work this properly.
Yeah. Let me expand you, and you can do. So Rebecca, I'm intersex, by the way. So not trans, but intersex with. So it's a little bit different, but I'm sure you can Google it, hun. But it's on the similar vibe. But yeah, whatever.
But like, you know, where Jax, I don't even know much about him, to be honest. I barely know how, like what's actually happened in past, like, because I know that
you don't want to know, hun. You don't.
My friend, because she's more into it more than me, and she were like, obviously your ex is with him, but I didn't even know who you were, to be honest.
Oh no.
And then only person I knew were EQ. I didn't know anyone else.
And that's the thing. It's like, see, if you go into your green screen, you'll be able to show the message. If you want to, I'm not saying you have to, but if you go into your green screen, so you click enhance in the bottom right hand corner, and then effects, you'll be able to see.
Let me check.
And you'll be able to show them it.
I can't do it because I ain't got enough followers yet.
Oh. What was it you said on messages to you?
There's more, but I can't post them because obviously.
No, but like if you say them in a roundabout way, don't say.
I'll try and like blur it down a bit. Like
yeah.
So he just messaged me randomly on Insta. He must have found me. I couldn't think it, and he messaged me with like these eye emojis, and I said, "Hey," I said I was 19, stuff like that, and then he got on topic like, "Do you have a?" Yeah. And then obviously I told him I would quit. And then it just like got further and further. We'll talk about stuff here, and then it was I think, did you meet Laura on the Friday?
I think it was a Saturday. You know, I'm not sure.
He went, I can meet you on the Sunday, so I don't get where that's completely like 25th. So if you think about it, it would have been after the date.
That's the thing, and just to respond to that, I'm not interrupting you, sorry, Brooklyn.
No, fine.
To interrupt you, someone said they're trying to show Jack's platform and behaviour. Yes, that's what we're trying to do. We're not, me and Brooklyn don't want clout. I don't anyway. And someone said, boring now, but good go, guys. EQ's not paid us anything, babe. She's not paid me anything, babe. I don't need the money. So EQ's not done anything. All I'm trying to do is show, like EQ's showing, it's a classic thing where, like Jack did to me, which I've got the WhatsApp showing, because he was we all know the job that Jack does. Jack was trying to move in. I live in Newcastle. Jack lives in Oakham, which is in Leicestershire. So what? 2.5, 3 hours away. Jack was trying to move in with me in Newcastle to get away from that life, which is what he did with EQ, and that's what he's trying to do with Laura. So what we are trying to do is say to Laura, don't let him do that to you, because that's what he did to us. That's it. There's no problem. And it's sad the fact that he's got Brooklyn involved. What age are you, Brooklyn? Because you seem quite young. Sorry.
I'm 19.
Yeah, she's 19. Jack's 20. I'm 30. Well, I'm 32. I'll be 33 this year. She's bloody 19. And do you know, that annoys me even more? The fact that she's 19 and he's 28 and he's picking on somebody that's 19. That is disgusting. in my opinion. Like, no, you just don't do that.
Someone's put, why bring it up when they're on holiday together? I think it's being brought up because of his behaviour, because it reminds like, with people being exes with him, it's bringing up what it used to be like with them.
It's not even about, who cares if they're on holiday? They could be in fucking Blackpool, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. They are where they are. The reason why it's been brought up, and I'll make this a very good point, is because they keep talking about EQ. That's why it's been brought up. It's not been brought... If they went on holiday and had a good time and lived their life, had a wonderful time, they brought up EQ and they brought up trans and whatever you want to say, they brought it up. They brought it up. Did EQ mention it? No, they did. So that's why it's a problem. So don't come on here and say, oh, what they're on holiday, what? So that gives them a free pass to like be transphobic. No, it doesn't. Wait, I'm just sorry, Brooklyn. Wait there. It says FU's
Hey, that's good. That how long's that been?
Sorry?
What are you gonna do with it?
Oh, wait till I drop this person because I can't understand. Wait there, I think
You can get yourself some holiday clothes. You can get yourself some.
Oh, wait there, I'm dropping her because she sounds like she's having married with her boyfriend. I don't know. I just think, like I said, there's no love lost between me and EQ. I'm not sticking up for EQ. I'm not here to support her. I'm here to support just the general vibe. That's it. And Laura deserves to be with somebody that loves her because she is a really lovely person. I'm not saying she's not, but she's with somebody that is going to F her over, and she doesn't deserve that. So all team Shep and that in here, I've got no hate for Laura. She's a lovely, lovely person, but she's going to get hurt by him. She is. He hurts everyone that he's with. He's a horrible person. So why not private? Why not private? Because Laura brought it to the app. Laura mentioned me. Laura mentioned EQ. Laura mentioned everything else. Like, it's not me bringing it to the app. I'm responding. Yeah, Nick, ages ago. But was it not still hurtful, Nick? TSY, who's obviously in Laura's team. Would you appreciate being called a tramp? Would you? Why not tell him? Why now? Because I've told now because of what he said about EQ on holiday. I've just said that a million times. Laura knows what Jack said to me. If she's got access to a Snapchat and whatever else, she'll have seen it. And that's what I'm trying to say. Laura deserves better. I'm not saying anything bad about Laura. Laura said the most awful things about me and EQ. Am I sat here slating Laura? No. I'm sat here saying she deserves someone better than Jack. That's it. That's all I'm saying. She's a beautiful, beautiful woman and she deserves better. Jack, as I've said before, and as EQ said before, Jack wants somewhere to live. That's it. No, I'm not kicking her when she's down because I've not said anything bad about Laura. I've not. Sour grapes, babes. You couldn't pay me to go back with Jack. I'd rather fucking sleep with a homeless person. I would not want to be with Jack. Thanks very much. I think everyone forgets Jack doesn't have a job. Jack's got nothing to offer. He lives in a house share with like 3 other men. He's got nothing. He does what he does for a job. He's got no money. And by the way, you know when he's on live saying Jack has a job, yeah, we know what his job is. Jack, when he's saying on live, saying, oh, I'll pay for everything. Who paid for everything when I was with him? Who paid for everything when EQ was with him? Both of us. We paid for everything. I paid for every single thing when I was with Jack. Jack got me nothing. And same with EQ. Well, who cares? Go out the live. Yeah, he does pay for everything. Well, it seems he pays for everything with Laura. I'm telling you that when I was with him, he didn't pay for me. What did he say, Sam? Sorry. Well, we know Jack's got a lot of debt. We know he has. No, naughty, nasty space. I'm not saying men should always pay. And neither am I saying that, Kelly. I'm saying that it was not 50-50. I paid for half and half. But what I'm saying is, when he's with Laura, he says he pays for everything. And I'm saying that when we were together, he paid for nothing. Oh, she's live, invite her to the live. I'm not, I've got nothing. I don't care. I'm not bothered. He's messaging Brooklyn, bless her, who's 19, a teenager. And I don't mean that in a bad way, Brooklyn. Don't think I'm saying that in a bad way.
No, you're fine.
Brooklyn's a young girl. She's a young girl that's still learning about herself, still going and still developing. And Jack's messaging her. That is disgusting. I'm 32, EQ's 37. We're both in our 30s. We know what happens. We know how men work. We've done it for the last fucking 15, 16 years. Well, me, 32. 16, 15 years. EQ's done it for a bit longer. Like, that's the problem. And he's messaging someone like Brooklyn who's young, gorgeous, a teenager. Why is he messaging her? Why is he messaging her?
And he was going like, because obviously I do spice it, when, oh, I want to collab with you, and then that thing came out with Evil Queen, and then he was like, I don't want to do it no more, which will respect. I said, you don't have to do this and that. And then he was like, oh, I'll come down to Barnsley, which is where I'm from. And he was like, oh, I'll come and get an hotel, I'll stay there a couple of nights, this and that.
And the thing is, he's just... I can't even explain. Carissa, watch your motive real talk. Motive is to spread awareness on Jack. End of story. Request Laura. How do I request Laura? Let's have some fun. Where is she? I think I've probably got her. Oh no, I think I've got her blocked right there.
I don't think she's live because I've just checked. I don't think she's live.
Is she live, everyone? Oh wait, I've got her blocked. Wait there. Wait there. Tell Laura, if anyone's in Laura's live, tell her to come on and speak to us. And I'll speak to her. I've got nothing to hide. Because I can't request her. Because I've unblocked her, but I can't request her. But if she comes in here, I'll talk to her. No, I can't request her, so I've unblocked her. So I went into my settings, blocked accounts. She's not in my blocked accounts now. Oh, wait there. I'll remove...
She is live.
She's on holiday, leave her alone. I'm not... No, people are asking me to speak to her. I'm not requesting her. I'm saying I will speak to her if she wants to speak. If she doesn't want to speak, we don't need to speak. No, I can request the people in boxes because I'm looking at me request this now. Oh, Pamela Barnes, stop pretending that your intentions are good. They're not really. What are my intentions, Pamela Barnes? What are they? Oh, Pamela Barnes is here. Let's see what Pamela Barnes has got to say. Go on, Pam. Pammy, go on. Oh, Pam's gone.
A bit of stage fright, yeah.
Oh, she's quick to say whatever she wants to say. Honestly, like everyone can say that she's crying. I don't want her to be crying. That's not what I want. Like, I genuinely don't. So I don't want her to be upset. Pammy or Pam, it wasn't meant to be an insult, Pamela, thanks. Tracy, what have you got to say? Tracy, Genevieve, well, that's the thing, Sylvia. It's nothing about Shep. She's a gorgeous woman. I wish nothing but the best for her. She seems so lovely. I love the whole animal vibe. What I'm trying to do, and as EQ is doing, is trying to tell her what Jack's behaviour's like. This is what Jack does. Jack gets beat up, goes in a bender, and needs saved. And that's what I tried to do to him. He nearly moved in with me in Newcastle. I've got the messages to show it. Him saying that he would move in with me in my house that I own.
I bet so that's the only time he used to message me when he used to be on the snow.
Yeah. He would say that he wanted to move in me, start a new life. Also, I've got my own house, whatever else. Hi, Mel. How are you? Oh. Let's get rid of Mel. Mel sounds like she's been sick, bless her. What's Shep doing now, everyone? What's happening with Shep?
She's currently just getting ready. And she's not saying one word.
Also, for the record, Rosie, with you, I don't actually disagree with exposing him, just not in here. Where else am I meant to expose him, Pamela Barnes?
And it's not like Laura would answer me either. Especially...
Do you know what? If I make someone mod, can they request people? Because I can't do it, sorry. Pamela, I did do it direct to Laura and she blocked me. So, Pamela, you're starting to annoy us now because I've already repeated this 3 times. I reached out to her. So don't say that I've not tried to. I have, and she ignored me. She called me a tramp on TikTok. She doesn't know me. All I've done is support her and Jack. But anyway, forget it. If I make someone mod that's decent, can they request people? Because I don't know how to do it. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, we'll go with you, Cast. Wait there. Let me try and make you mod. Wait there. Add moderator. Manage guests more. Right, Kirsty, I've done it to you. Oh no, Sally, I've sent EQ a lot of things, so EQ's got a lot of information, let's say. But Kirsty, feel free to fucking request whoever. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Scott Chegg, who the fuck is this? Torian, yes, he was messaging me. He messaged 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago on Snapchat. Who's this Scott Chegg?
It's like everyone's just coming in and not saying anything. It's quiet.
Right, can someone invite Tori into the box? 'Cause I can't be all typing. Oh, me like acrylics are like killing me right now. Torian, if you join the box, I'll show you the emails.
Yeah, hello. Hey, all right.
Right, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Right, let me show you the emails. Obviously, we don't know it. By the way, everyone, we don't know each other. We just
Yeah.
effects, green screen. Oh, wait there. I need to make. Sorry, Brooklyn. I need to make my thing bigger again. Wait there. Wait there.
Gotta just make yourself a big screen.
How do I make myself a big screen now?
Click on your box, and then there should be like a little box, like a little square thing. Just say like expand.
Oh, it was there before. Settings. Oh, wait there. Oh, wait there.
Oh
You
no.
need to leave and join back so it'll put you on first.
Yeah, do that. And then I'll accept you. Right.
But change now. Put the boxes back to the normal layout that you had before, so we can see properly.
This is complicated, Tori.
I know.
Okay. Switch.
Okay, yeah. I'm writing to you here as I have no other means of contacting you. I just needed to make sure that you're okay. I don't care about anything or anyone else. I just care about you. It doesn't matter to me whatever you are, who you are. I'm sure there is good reason as to why you've had to do what you've had to do. I just know that the person I met is the most beautiful and perfect woman in the world, regardless of everything. I just want you to know how much I appreciate it. I love you so deeply. Like I'm not... Oh, whoa. I don't care about the stupid date I was going to go on. How can I go meet someone else when the only person I think about is you? I love you with every last little grain of my body. I want this love to last forever. And if you'll let me in, then I'm going to spend the rest of my life trying to make you feel like you're the most special girl in the world because... Oh...
And then it goes to...
Oh, wait, this was in February, no? What's that? Was you
2 days before we met Laura.
Oh, 2 days before he met her?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was that. But Brooklyn, that's just been in the box, he was messaging her whilst he was meeting Laura.
What?
So that's the next part of the email. EQ has showed what that Brooklyn got from Jack. But that's the second part of the email.
I don't know. I thought you lot meant like while he's on holiday right now, like he's
He
messaging.
messaged me 2 weeks ago.
But technically, if he's messaged you 2 days before Laura, he wasn't with Laura at the time.
He messaged me 2 weeks ago, Torian.
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
On Snapchat when he was on that bender. You know when Laura kicked off that he was on the bender?
Yeah.
He messaged me 2 weeks ago on Snapchat.
Oh, have you got the messages?
No, because it's on Snapchat. I was out with my friends in town in Newcastle. I was in the middle of Filthies, which is a bar. And he said, "What's up?" That's how it started. Didn't reply. So I just looked at him and I was like, what the fuck? Sorry, what the F to my friends? And they said, So I showed them the message and they went, how's it going? Really miss you. It was something like that. I was drunk at the time. I can't remember exactly. And then I blocked him. And that was 2 weeks ago when he went on that bender.
I don't know, but I don't know. Like, obviously, I just, yeah, I don't know. From what I've, not to like take the piss out of you, but from what I've seen, it seems like he really likes Laura. Like, do you know what I mean? So I don't know. Obviously, I understand you're saying he's messaged you 2 weeks ago, whatever, but without that, we can't, like, do you know what I mean? And Evil Queen's involved again. Like, she just needs to sit up.
She's not involved with me. Me and EQ aren't friends. What I'm saying is, I was really happy for Laura and Jack. I was not bothered. I was like,
yeah,
good for them. Like, I'm dead happy. Like, they've found happiness.
Yeah.
Said that on lives, whatever. This is weeks ago. I've not been on live in weeks. What annoyed me was when she went on live and called us a tramp for taking his parcel because he got his parcel delivered to my address by accident. But I've not spoke about it. Did I come online 2 weeks ago when he messages? No. I wasn't bothered because that's their relationship. I'm happy for them. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, you know, do their own thing. I'm not bothered. I don't have anything to gain from this. But at the same time, what's annoyed is, so why do now then, child? I mean, the reason I'm doing it now is because he's transphobically abusing EQ, somebody that he was with for 8 months, I think it was.
Yeah, but I mean, EQ said the worst. Like, who gives a fuck about EQ? Like, not in a rude way, but bro, like, come on, like, she's the dirtiest. Like, she goes low. She talks about kids, everything. So whatever comes to her, that's her business.
Does she deserve to be transphobically abused though?
If you're gonna be racist and talk about kids and all these things, then it is what it is.
But does she deserve to be transphobically abused?
Yeah, if you're talking about children and being racially abusive to people on a daily basis, she's even transphobic herself, then yeah, you deserve everything you get. It's that real. Let's be real here. Like, you can't.
I can be real. I'm not.
Like, you can't, Rosie. You can't be racial abusive. You can't talk about children. You can't talk about SA and all these weird things and expect people not to be transphobic or say something.
Right. So someone's just said in the comment, and this is not me getting at you because I'm not part of this. But you're saying about what's the word, about inserting something into a child.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I didn't say no. I didn't say that inserted the child. I wished her a child because she spoke about my child. She said that I essay my child. So again, you say things about me. You go low. I'm gonna go.
I'm not. I'm saying, does that mean that they're okay to be racist about you?
No, but they were racist to me first. What I said was a reaction.
I can't react. So I don't know. I'm not going to comment.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can't say what's right and wrong. But at the same time, Jack, who's obviously, you didn't have an intimate relationship with that person.
No, Jack's just my friend. Yeah.
Jack had an intimate relationship with EQ.
Yeah.
And has now all of a sudden turned and been like, he finds that repulsive. And that's what's annoyed me. That's why I'm saying this now. It's, you know, EQ, I'm not saying I'm not friends with EQ. Me and her, we're never going to be friends. We've said our piece. That's it. We're adults. It's fine. What I'm saying is, I disagree the fact that Jack can be with somebody that has been through a certain lifestyle, a certain process to be who they are, which is fine. But he can then take the mick out of that. That's what's annoyed me. So I'm not.
But isn't she the same one that posted his whole family on Facebook and posted his job and posted all these types of things? Because she did do that. Because you and him were together.
That's not a characteristic, is it?
Would you can't. It don't matter. You're posting things about his workplace. You're posting his parents, and she done that when he was with you.
Yeah, she did, yeah.
Exactly. So you're posting people's family members, their mum, their dad. Like, what do you actually expect?
But as a jilted ex, as we've all been, we all know what it's like when you're jilted ex. And you feel hurt and you feel triggered and whatever.
Yeah.
And you do act out. I've acted out, and you do crazy shit. And you like say whatever and you post whatever. We've all done it. So I'm not saying it's fine, but it's expected. What I'm trying to say is it's nothing to do with that generalization of he said, she said this is where he works. That's fine. That's not a protected characteristic. What he's done is he's attacked the core part of her because of who she is and what she's been through. But he was quite happy to be with her for 8 months. Why is that okay? That's why I'm offended. If somebody said to you, let's say you worked as a postman, I don't know, and they took the piss out of you for being a postman, and you were like, oh, all you do is deliver letters, whatever it was. That's one thing. But then they took the mick out of you for being a lesbian or whatever. Do you know what I mean? That's something different.
1 second, Rosie, because your comments are coming at me. Just 1 sec. Torian, ask yourself, why did EQ do that? I don't give a fuck about EQ. She can get run over by a bus today. I don't give a fuck. Like, stop asking me about EQ. I don't care. She's not my master. She's your master, not mine. I don't take shit in my mouth. I listen to everything that EQ says. Okay? So stop asking me about that dragon. Thank you. Carry on, Rosie. Sorry.
No, but what I'm saying is, if someone comes at you for one thing, so someone comes at you and says, I don't know, I hate the top you're wearing, your top's awful, or your trousers are awful, or whatever, that's one thing. But if someone comes at you for something that you can't change, you can't change the fact that you've got black hair. You've got black, from the picture I can see you've got black hair.
Yeah.
You can't change that because that's who you are.
Yeah.
EQ can't change who she is. But Jack was quite happy to sit and do other things with her. I'm not going into detail. That she couldn't change. And he was quite happy to sit and take the money, do whatever he needed to do.
Yeah, but Rosie, can I be honest with you? Do you really care? Like, do you really care that he done that to EQ? Honestly.
I do.
Come on, man, Rosie. You know you don't give a shit.
Why would
you
I
know
not
you
care?
don't care. Like, come on.
Why would I not care?
Because why do you? Like, who's EQ was willing to take you down because you was with him. So why the hell do you give a shit about what, like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're not laying down with EQ and you're not laying down with Jack anymore. So what do you care? Because I promise you, EQ won't be on live defending you like this if it was the other way around.
I'm not, do you know what? EQ won't be, and I accept that. I'm not saying she will be.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, me being who I am, I want to be the better person. So whether EQ defends me or not, I don't care. It's fine. I'm an adult.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I'm 32 years old. I don't care. It's fine.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. Yeah.
But at the same time, I want to walk away from this knowing that Jack, I like Laura. That's, people mistake the fact that I really like Laura. Laura's lovely. Like, she's a lovely person. She's beautiful. She's caring. She's got everything.
Yeah, no, and to be fair, Jack's always spoke highly of you as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, even when you lot was going through whatever, like, he didn't want no one to have anything bad to say about you or anything like that. Like, that's what I will say. I'm not just saying it because I'm with you, but generally speaking, he generally had not one bad thing to say about you.
Well,
in fact, it was the opposite.
I'll interrupt you there, and I'm sorry.
No, go on. You're fine, babe.
He did, because Laura and Jack did a live or whatever, because Jack mistakenly sent a parcel to my address.
Right.
I was out, it was a bank holiday weekend. I was at a family event, as I put in the comments. I got back, all I did was I got home, there was parcels left on my front doorstep. I kept them into my hallway, didn't even look at them.
Right.
Jack and Laura went on live and called us a tramp, everything else. And then I commented saying, obviously Jack's blocked, but all I said was, Laura, you're not blocked. You could have WhatsApped us and said, I'll send a courier to pick them up. And then she did. And that they did that for clout. And that's what annoyed us, the fact that Laura had the opportunity. She's a grown woman, the same as I am, the same as you are, to do that. I've got no beef with Laura. I don't care. She's happy with Jack. And it's not about EQ. It's the fact that Jack's now with her and he's now transphobically abusing his ex. Who does that? And no, Karen, we don't wait until she's on holiday. It just so happens she's on holiday.
I'll be honest though, even when he wasn't with Laura, he said things about, like, I just don't think, do you know what it is, Rosie, yeah? This is only going to go one way, I'll be honest with y'all. And it's going to go a bad way towards Laura. And I can just see it happening, the abuse and shit she's going to get from this. And no one don't know what's going on with them.
Corey,
you know what I mean?
You know what? Do you know what? From what she said about EQ and about the transgender community as a whole, she deserves the abuse. She does.
No, but look what she said to Laura about her being black. Like, come on, man.
Right. And I
understand, like,
I don't agree with that.
Exactly. All right, so cool. Let's, because I feel like people on TikTok here, they're not in reality, they're not in real life, they're in metaverse. Do you understand? When someone's constantly been racist to you numerous amount of times.
She said one thing.
No, babe. I'm talking about before you was even on the scene, when she was telling Laura that she should go roll in the mud to make her skin black. When she was telling Laura things about her hair. When she was telling Laura about her dark skin looking like a sheep's poo and all these types of things. I'm talking about them days. People don't forget that, Rosie. And I'm sure Laura hasn't forgot that either. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like when you've gone under so much, you're a trans woman, do you get it? So you understand like hatred, you understand discrimination and so forth, yeah? And when she's been so much racially abused, bruv, like at this point, I don't give a fuck.
Two wrongs don't make it right though, do they?
No, 100%, two wrongs ain't gonna make it right, 100%. But at the same time, we can't tell people when to not and when to and not to tolerate disrespect.
If you listen to it, it's what I'm trying to say to you is, I don't agree with what EQ said. I'm not saying that's right. I'm 100% not. What I'm saying is, because EQ said X, does that give the right for Laura to say Y? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'll be on. Like I said, at this point, if I'll be honest with you, see if Evil Queen came up to me and said something racist to me again, I'm being transphobic to her. I don't care. I am. I'm going to go to hell. No, it's not right. That's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm trying to understand. I know it's not right. It's not. It wouldn't be a right thing for me to go back with her 100%. But at the same time, you can't tell me what I should tolerate as disrespect or not. We're all human, like what people like to say. Yeah, we are better than that. But at the same time, like I said, you don't know what she can say that can make me like you. Look, what you might tolerate as disrespect, I might not tolerate as disrespect. Do you understand do you get what I'm not saying? I will be transphobic. I'm speaking hypothetically.
No, I get it. And I'm not, I can't judge how you want to react. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. What I'm saying is that you know, if it was me, and that I'm thinking personally, I'd want to be better than someone that was being racist, homophobic, transphobic, whatever it was, xenophobic, whatever. Yeah. I'd try my hardest, and I know it's easier to go for the, you know, you aim for the easiest thing. I get it. Like, you know, I get it. But at the same time, like...
But when you gotta understand, when you're constantly being goaded, like the other day, Evil Queen done a video about racism and had Laura's face with a gorilla. Like, what are you trying to show here?
I've not seen that.
And this is this was just 2-3 days ago. Go look at her page. Like, you're goading. You're goading. You want her to be transphobic at this point. Because what the hell have you got to do with putting Laura's face in an AI racist video with a gorilla in the back? You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. And at this point, we can't get you because you're always inside your 4 doors with your velvet crush curtains. So we're going to, understand. Because, I don't know. I'm just realistically speaking. And this is not me saying that transphobia is right. And no, it's not right. 100%. I get it. But people need to be, you don't need to be more realistic, man. Honestly.
I get it. And the thing is, like, most people on here, like, think I'm transgender, and that's fine, but I'm not. But it's fine. So I'll accept it. But at the same time, like, I just think EQ is her own person, and she's got her own opinions and whatever. I'm not saying they're right. There's so much more that you could go at her for than that one thing.
Boy, but I hear it, but boy, I don't know, man. When you're constantly being goaded every day, when you're constantly being bullied, when you're constantly being raised, as much as people may not like Laura, whatever, like, right is right and wrong is wrong. That woman gets it, bro. She gets it all the time.
And that's what, go back maybe 3-4 weeks ago when I was in Brixton, Talia's Live, I was Laura and Jack's biggest supporter. And I guarantee it, the screen recordings, everything. I was saying, I'm so happy for them, etc., etc. It's all there in proof. I never had a problem. And I would never be racist. It's not in my DNA to do that. Like, I'm not bothered. So all I was doing was supporting both of them. What annoyed us was when Laura called us a tramp and all that stuff. And yeah, we all have trampy ways. I'm not saying I'm not. We've done what we've done. When she said that, I was like, what? Like, this is weird. And then she called us out on different things. And I was like, this is strange. And then that's when, 2 weeks ago, when Jack went on the bender, as everyone knows, when Laura cussed him out on live, he messaged me on Snapchat, asked me friends. Do you know what? Tomorrow, I'll WhatsApp me friends tomorrow in the group chat and just say, can you confirm that Jack messaged us 2 weeks ago? And I'll show you the messages, because that's what happened. I was in Filthies. It was on Big Market in Newcastle. It's called BIGG Market in Newcastle. And that's where I was, in Filthies. That's the bar I was in. And that's what happened.
Okay, cool. So I'm guessing you're a woman's girl, like you're a woman's woman, right? From what I've heard you say and whatever, yeah? I like to think you're a woman's woman, yeah? So you putting up these messages on big TikTok, big social media with over 800 people. Again, like, if you're cool, if you had that relationship with Laura where you lot was cool and you was rooting for their relationship.
I don't have a relationship.
All right, maybe the word, but I'm saying you just said that you was happy for them, like you was rooting for them or whatever, yeah?
No, Laura ruined the relationship by calling us a tramp online.
Wait, let me just land with what I'm saying quickly, yeah? Like, cool, you was rooting for their relationship and whatever. Someone calling you a tramp, not saying it is a bit rude, but someone calling you a tramp shouldn't then make you proceed to then go and show messages from her current boyfriend, because you're a woman. Because, like, you're a woman's, like, come on, man, Rosie, we're not dumb here. Do you understand? I just feel like...
So if someone called you a tramp, what would you do? What would you do?
Well, I'll probably call them a tramp back. But like I said, if I had that relationship... if it's someone that was rooting for my relationship that called me a tramp, I'm going to message you privately and be like, bro, like, what is this all about? That's what I would do.
No, I don't think she's a tramp, though. So I wouldn't call her it. I don't think she's a tramp. I would never call her that. I think she's a nice woman. I would never call her a tramp, because she's not. And she doesn't know me to call me a tramp. So, no, I would never, ever go back and be like, you're a tramp.
Guys, I'm listening to Rosie. I'm having Rosie, do you feel like I'm coming at you in any type of way?
Of course not.
Like, we're good. Like, we're having a comment. I don't have no issue with... I don't have no issue with Rosie.
I'm not, but, like, I would never, ever call anyone a tramp, ever. Because It doesn't bother. Like, she calls me a tramp, fine. Did I react straight away? No. I let it go, but thought about it for 2 weeks, sent the parcel back, and then seen what she was saying about EQ, which is not right. Whether you like EQ or not saying that she's right or wrong, but to say that about EQ is not right. So, no. Laura can sit there and pretend that she's happy with Jack. Jack's 28 years old. I'm 33 this year. Laura's nearly 40. With Jack. Jack's messaging other girls, as Brooklyn proved, as I proved. And that's what's happening. And that's the truth.
But you ain't obviously this message here, but it shows that it's in fact, like, it's not really it doesn't show that he's been messaging you while he's in a relationship with Laura.
Right. Well, like I said, tomorrow I'll message my friends on the group chat and I will show, whilst we were in the bar that we were in, and I messaged them saying, oh my God, Jack's messaged us. And I will literally show what happened. Because why would I lie? I don't care about Jack. No, it's not that I don't care, but that sounds awful. It's not that I don't care about him. It's that I don't have any romantic feelings towards him. So I don't have any ties to him. I don't want him back. Do you know what I mean? So it's strange the fact that what I'm trying to say is EQ showed the pattern of behaviour of what he does. I'm trying to show the pattern of behaviour what he does. And this is to warn Laura. I like Laura. That's the thing. It's not me.
From EQ side, she's trying to warn Laura. She's doing it to spite them. Maybe your intentions might be a bit different, but
she may be.
EQ's, please, she's not doing it for anything apart from herself.
She may be, and that's up to EQ. That's EQ's prerogative. I'm saying that she is not. She deserved better. That's what I'm trying to say. Charlotte, if you liked Laura, why didn't you tell her? Because she called us a tramp.
Yeah, exactly. But when she called you a tramp, why didn't you show these messages there and then? Why did you wait for them to be on holiday?
If you look at the comments on the videos where she called us a tramp, I did. So if you look at the comments on the videos, I did. It wasn't thingy. So it wasn't a case of I went silent. Look at the comments and you'll see what I said. And you'll see.
Right. Absolutely not. I have class, morals. How can you defend Jack behaviour? Buffy, you're not Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and your dog's ugly. Don't come for me, bitch. Leave me alone.
Who's Buffy Slayer?
So annoying. Just everywhere I am, got something to say. Like,
let's invite her in the box. Come on, Buffy Slayer. Come on.
Bring her in the box.
Yeah. Like, come on, you're such a big person, Satorian. Like,
isn't it?
You know.
Get in the box, love. Hurry up, babe.
Say to Tori what you got to say. Like, me and Tori can disagree, and we can still chat like adults. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter.
Literally. Like I said, I don't have an issue with you. Do you know what I mean? You ain't done nothing to me, or.
And that's the thing. Like, there's nothing. I invite the tea in as well, but there's nothing to talk about. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we can all disagree about different things and have different opinions, and that's fine. Like, nobody cares, but at the same time, Laura's got a big following, EQ's got a big following. That's fine. Nobody cares. Like, I don't have a big following, and I'm happy with that.
On that note, can everyone follow me? Thanks.
You all right, Rosie?
Oh, I'm all good. T, how are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Oh,
I was just in the comments, but seeing as you invited me up, I thought I'd come in.
Well, someone said at the T, Taylor T. What are you going to tell us, T?
Well, I think they expect me to have a go at you, but that won't be happening.
I'll have a go. Have a go. I don't know. I don't even know. Do you know what? I don't even know what I've done wrong. Like, I wish I could say, like, I've done something wrong, but I don't think I have.
No, it's like I just said then. One creator, if someone supports that creator, no matter what they say, it's gospel. But then if somebody else says something and they don't agree with it, they want receipts, they want dates, they want proof, they want your birth certificate, they want your national insurance number, they want absolutely everything. But if it's someone they support, then whatever they say is gospel.
And the thing is, like, I'm not EQ's biggest fan and she's not my biggest fan. So, like, I'm not supporting EQ and she's not supporting me. All we are doing is we're literally saying, this is what we've been through. We've been through the same experience and that's it. We're not friends. We're not speaking to each other offline. We're not fucking besties. It is what it is. And that's it. And I don't agree with some of the things EQ said. She doesn't agree with some of the things I've said, and that's it. Why?
Yeah, it is what it is, to be perfectly honest. You know what I mean? Like, if you fell out with someone that you've got your own reasons to. So, to be fair, though, I do agree with what Taurine said. If obviously you weren't around back in the day, to be fair, EQ did say a lot of racist stuff, to be fair. I can't lie, it's in my repost. So, like, that is true. She weren't, like, gassing about that. That is true. I have seen it, and it was bad. But at the same time, obviously, you can't justify transphobia either. So it depends what. Obviously, everyone's has their own belief. Everyone is in different communities. People support who they want to support. You can't tell people. It's a hard one because obviously she has been racist and there has been transphobia. So it is a hard one, but.
And
with Jack, you're always going to have respect to him because obviously you've been with him. And
the thing is, like, this, you know, it's both as bad as each other. I'm not saying transphobia doesn't cancel out racism, and racism does not cancel out transphobia. It is equally as bad. I'm not saying one or the other. What I'm saying is, as a witness now, obviously I've not experienced the racism because obviously I'm not a person of colour. So I can't experience that. What I'm saying is the only thing I've seen is Jack saying X, Y, Z about his ex, not me, but about her. That's bad. And that's where I can comment because that's where I've got knowledge. I don't have knowledge of the racism. Had I had knowledge of the racism, I'd happily talk about it. But I don't.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is why it's going to be hard because obviously you've not seen that. You weren't obviously about those times.
No.
So it is obviously going to be difficult. I don't know. You're probably just best obviously actually speaking if you can speak to her offline. Or I don't know. But there is going to be that massive divide because obviously you're offended by the transphobia, obviously, but people are still going to be offended by the racism. Like, you know, I don't like EQ whatsoever.
No.
So even me being up here is like mad because I'm your more than I can't stand the bitch. But
I'm not. Do you know what? I couldn't kill it. And this sounds awful, but I'm not bothered about transphobia for me. I'm bothered about transphobia for her. I'm not bothered. I couldn't care less.
Well, then why are you not bothered about racism for Shep?
Because I am bothered about racism for Shep.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to ask that. I'm sorry, I do love you, Rosie, but I'm going to have to ask that.
Know. And I'm
you know me, I'm straight.
No, up for difficult questions. What I'm saying is, call me what you want, whatever. I know who I am, know what I am. Know what I was born as, know what I've done to be who I am. And that's fine. That's me. But Jack's not mentioned me on a live. He's mentioned EQ. I don't want to be mentioned. What I'm saying is, and it's a pug life, I don't want to befriend EQ. It's not about that. It's about the fact.
Yeah, just ignore the comments.
It's sad the fact that he was with her a lot. I was with him for like 3 weeks. I'm not bothered. It's sad that he was with somebody that is transgender or however she wants to class herself. I don't know. And he's bad-mouthing her on a live with his new girlfriend, and they both talk about her. That's what's sad. And I don't agree with the racism, and I would disagree with that as well. And it's a pug live, Rosie, if you're not, but no, I'm stirring the pot because it was somebody I was with, and he's now speaking about, who would, like, in the comments, you can feel free to comment, and even people in the boxes, I would be so annoyed if my boyfriend was talking about their ex all the time. Like,
Do you watch EQ?
No, I
live?
don't watch it because I've had her blocked for ages. It's not been the thing.
She talks about Jack and Shep like a lot. Like, obviously, it used to be like the CLA show, didn't it? And now she's moved on to like
He's
them.
put like 3 different videos of them up.
Yeah, she antagonises them a lot, Rosie. Like, a lot.
I just don't know.
Can't lie. Like, to be honest, she does. And she says everything that Jack's doing with Shep now, he did exactly with me.
Yeah, literally. Like, even that there's a video, yeah? This is how you know the woman's sick. Obviously, Jack's hurt his eye, yeah? And he's obviously sitting next to Laura and he's going live like they're talking. She's basically done the same video of him with a black eye and he's sitting next to her and they're talking. Like, she antagonizes them so much. Like, just leave them alone. Like, leave them alone, babe.
Right, but let me ask this question. So Jack is Jack, and I don't judge anyone on any preferences they have. Do what they want to do. I don't care. Why did Jack go with a trans person on Naked Attraction who had a ding-dong, let's say, and then has now chased Brooklyn? And this is not me outing Brooklyn because Brooklyn admitted this in the live earlier, that she's got a ding-dong. Why is Jack chasing people that have got those appendages?
Yeah, but where's the proof that he's been messaging Brooklyn or...
She showed the proof. I'm not even lying. She showed the proof.
Can Brooklyn come back up so we can see this evidence?
No. Why is Jack chasing people? I've got a vagina. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy with mine. EQ's got one. We're both happy with it. Why is Jack chasing people that have got penises? Do you know what I mean? Why is Jack chasing?
I don't know that. It's his word against. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not anyone's word against anyone. Jack is chasing people.